Now, just before we add the code in to see what happens if the balloon gets hit by the bullets, we're going to add the code in to see what happens if Biggles gets hit by the Airbus. Now, this is of course going to affect his lives up here. If we want to get rid of that old variable that we don't really need to see, we can just click it on to right click and hide that. There we go. So we want to change the lives down on Biggles. So let's go to Biggles, and what we're going to do is we're going to add in a new little bit of code which will say forever if he touches that balloon, so forever if sensing, let's say touching. Now the great thing here on the drop downs on the touching one, it actually gives you all your sprites, so if you've named them correctly then you can just click on bad balloon and that's going to be nice and straightforward. So forever if touching bad balloon, we want to first up change flying fine, not change flying fine, we want to change lives by -1, so we can just drag that in and click on not level, lives by -1. And if you have got the code there for flying fine, then you can of course set flying fine to 0. So what we can do is we can add a slightly different costume in. You can see I've actually drawn a new costume for Biggles here. So I've got the two normal flying ones. I've added another one called hit. So I just copied and then drew in what it would look like if you got hit. So I'll add that in the looks here. So on my bit of script, or on your bit of script, you want to say if touching the balloon, set flying fine to 0, and then we're going to switch to costume hit. And we'll probably wait for a moment so we can actually see that, can't we? Okay, so in fact, after the flying fine, it might still be doing the flying fine changing. You may or may not have this flying fine, so it might not be important, but we'll wait 0.4 of a second after that to make sure that's finished after setting to 0, and then we'll switch to that costume hit, and then we'll do another wait for a moment to show that you've been hit, and just give you a moment, say give you 3 seconds to let you know obviously you've been hit and you've lost a life, and then you'll want to get going again, won't you? So to get carrying on, we'll just set flying fine to 1 again, and then the wings will start flapping again. So let's test this. So press the green flag. If touching the balloon, he should stop. There we go. The lives have gone down by 1. The lives have changed to 2, and flying fine has changed to 0, which means he's stopped flying. He's changed to that next costume. He's waited for 3 seconds, and then he's gone back to going. Okay. We'll add game over screens and so forth and what happens when your lives get to 0 later on, but as long as he's getting hit by them and it's having that effect, then you're ready to move on to the next video.